Coming up on Vegas Nation Blitz, the NFL season officially gets underway. The Raiders take on an AFC West rival in Week 1. And new faces prepare to make their debut in silver and black. Vegas Nation Blitz starts now.
Powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, this is Vegas Nation Blitz. Presented by D&R House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable. Located in the One Summerlin building in downtown Summerlin.
Football fans rejoice, the 2023 season is finally upon us. Leandre Fox here in the Las Vegas Review-Journal studio, and this is Vegas Nation Blitz. Thank you so much for tuning in as our team gets you ready for Week 1 as the Las Vegas Raiders take on the Denver Broncos. So we're going to go ahead and get things started with your top stories. Joining me now is Review-Journal sports columnist Sam Gordon. Sam, how we feeling? NFL football returns this week.
Dre, I'm grateful it's back. Super excited. The 2023 season is here. Looking forward to getting things started on Thursday. And then, of course, the Raiders at Denver on Sunday. Can't wait to see what this team looks like this season.
Now, it's a bit of a new era for the Raiders, who have a new signal caller in year 2 under Coach Josh McDaniels. But before we get to the quarterback, Sam, 8 is back. Well, 28 is back, but he's rocking that 8 this year. Josh Jacobs agreed to a 1-year deal with the Raiders, but he missed all of training camp. Sam, he said he's ready to rock and roll, but can he really be ready for game speed?
Yeah, Dre, great question, right? Not having training camp. I mean, football speed and football shape is entirely different than doing something, being on your own and getting in shape on your own. I have absolutely no doubt Josh Jacobs maintained his top condition coming into the season, but 15, 20, 25 carries, the workload that he was assuming last season, you're coming right out of the gate. So I'm not sure you need to feature him for 25 or 30 carries right away. The Raiders know what Josh Jacobs is capable. It's about the long haul as much as it is about Week 1 against the Denver Broncos, and would expect him to share some time with Zamir White back there as he gets his sea legs under him as the season starts.
Well, Sam, as we alluded to earlier, Jimmy Garoppolo is taking the helm as the Raiders starting QB. He takes over after the team moved on from Derek Carr at the end of last season. Carr was with the Raiders for 9 years, Sam, so those are some big shoes to fill. Jimmy G has been named a captain for the Raiders, but what does he have to do this season to capture the hearts of Raider Nation, and what are we expecting from him?
Well, great question, Dre. Again, I think the first thing to win over the hearts of Raider Nation, stay healthy, right? We know that the number one concern about Jimmy Garoppolo throughout the course of his career has been the injuries. He just can't stay healthy. He's only played 2 full seasons. And when he does play 2 full seasons, if he does what he did in those seasons, Raider Nation will be happy. I mean, he is an accurate passer. He gets the ball out quickly, quick release, especially short and intermediate. And he has a plethora of pass catchers to throw the ball to. Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers, Hunter Renfrow. If he stays healthy and is accurate with the football, doesn't turn it over, and can raise the Raiders' efficiency in the red zone a little bit, I think that's where Derek Carr really struggled during his tenure with the Silver and Black. If he's more efficient in those areas, takes care of the football and stays healthy, there's no reason this Raiders offense can't be one of the better units in the league with the personnel that they have and with the experience they have behind center with Jimmy G.
Sam, last one for you here, my boy. As Week 1 approaches, what does the season look like for the Raiders? You talked about it a little bit, but where do the Raiders' strengths lie, and what are some of their weaknesses?
Yeah, I mean, you touched on it, Dre, right there. The strength of this team should be its offense, right? And on paper, we talked about some of the personnel that they have. Of course, they have to put it together. They were right outside the top 10 last season, and that was, during Derek Carr's worst season of his career. You bring in a quarterback now familiar with that system, experienced playmakers. The offense is the strength of the team. And then how about special teams, too? Another strength of this team. A.J. Cole, Daniel Carlson, as good as it gets when it comes to specialists. So the field position game, the Raiders are going to be able to play that really effectively too. I think the big unknown on this team, right, is its defense. And defensively, of course, throughout training camp, making all kinds of plays, forcing turnovers, wreaking havoc. What does that look like during the regular season? This is a defense that's been near the bottom of the league for pretty much the last decade, near the bottom of the league again last year, struggles to get stops, struggled to force turnovers. Can this unit step up and complement the offense and just be serviceable enough to keep the Raiders afloat throughout the course of the season? That's what we're going to find out. I think the pass rush, Max Crosby, one of the best in the league. But all things considered, we still don't know what that side of the ball is going to look like. That is the number one question that I have for the Raiders, and we're going to get some answers here as the season gets underway.
DNR House of Diamonds is Las Vegas's elite private office jeweler, the perfect bridge between internet pricing and a traditional brick-and-mortar jewelry store. We specialize in loose diamonds, natural and lab-grown, engagement rings, fashion jewelry, custom design, and jewelry repairs. We operate by appointment in our beautiful offices in the One Summerlin building, downtown Summerlin. Our great relationships with the world's largest diamond wholesalers and our low overhead saves you hundreds, if not thousands, on your purchase.
It's Adam Hill with your fast takes from the Raiders facility. The big news, of course, is Chandler Jones. He went off on social media about the team, the organization, general manager, the head coach yesterday. No update. Josh McDaniels, the coach, didn't want to get into it, called it a private matter, said Chandler Jones is day-to-day, so no resolution yet. Still working through some of the details of exactly what happened and also what the Raiders plan to do about it. Chandler Jones is not at practice, and there's no clarity on whether he'll play Sunday or really ever again for this Raiders team. It's a big news development, but really nothing to update on yet. Kind of wait-and-see mode on what Chandler Jones' status is, but that means big news for Tyree Wilson. The rookie first-round pick was expected to be integrated fairly slowly back into the team and getting ramped up to play a full role for this team, but he might be needed even more if Chandler Jones is not able to go this week or beyond. So Tyree Wilson expected to play a bigger role, but we're not sure exactly how much that role will be. Josh Jacobs integrated back in full with the team. He's ramping up his practice as well, just like Tyree Wilson is. Sounds like he'll be able to take on a full role against the Broncos on Sunday, which leads us to the final take. It's game week. All this preparation, the whole offseason, all of training camp has led up to this. Broncos on Sunday. The Raiders are getting ready. We'll get you more throughout the week. Stay updated with Vegas Nation. Adam Hill with your fast takes.
We talked earlier about Raiders' new quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, and the big shoes he'll be filling this upcoming season. And that could be a lot of pressure. So how much pressure can Jimmy G handle? At least 2,000 pounds. Garoppolo visited Nellis Air Force Base, joining the 9G Club, taking flight in a U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds F-16 Fighting Falcon, reaching Mach 2, taking on extreme G-force while soaring over the Las Vegas skyline. So even though his jersey number is 10, he has proven himself to be Jimmy 9Gs. And fans, we want to hear from you. Hit us up on all the socials at Vegas Nation or at Vegas Nation RJ on Instagram for a chance to have your posts featured on Vegas Nation Blitz or Game Day. Thank you so much for tuning in to Vegas Nation Blitz. Make sure you check out all of the great work from our entire team at vegasnation.com, and be sure to tune in this Saturday as we further preview the Raiders traveling to Mile High to take on the Broncos. For the entire Vegas Nation crew, I'm Leandre Fox, and we'll see you in a few days.
Powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, this is Vegas Nation Blitz. Presented by DNR House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable. Located in the One Summerlin building in downtown Summerlin.